Yesterday, guys, I was sick and I was weak. So I apologize for not, you know, making a video. If you hear me sniffling in the background, that's because I still have a little bit of a cold or nasal congestion, whatever. But let's get on with the rant today. As we all know, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie was, as many people have said, supposed to be the series finale to a once great show. I didn't get a chance to see the movie when it came out in theaters November 15th, 2004. But I have the movie on DVD and I still love it. You guys have seen my rants on the post movie, on some of the post movies episodes, haven't you? Well, I got something new to throw at you tonight. Sadly, there is going to be a new, there is going to be a sequel to the original theatrical movie coming out in 2015. Yeah, it's been pushed back a year. Sadly, you might think that I'm making a joke, but I'm not. You might be asking, Jesse670, how do you know about this? Well, a while back, I think a user on one of my SpongeBob rants, made a comment about a sequel to the original movie coming out. And I told him or her, is this a joke? Tell me you are joking. So I went onto the article for the SpongeBob movie on Wikipedia, and it has been confirmed that they're going to be making a sequel to it. I heard about this in, in December of 2012, or probably before that, I don't remember. Anyway, I heard about it, and I was thinking to myself, they have got to be joking. This has got to be a parody, a joke. This cannot be for real. Sadly, I know I keep saying that, but it's true. Sadly, this should be a joke, but it's not. The title is confirmed. The title of the movie is confirmed to be SpongeBob SquarePants 2. That is one of the laziest movie titles that has ever been brought up. Can you honestly explain to me how that title is not lazy? If you can, I'll personally I'll personally have you as one of my new subscribers. I swear. Paul Tibbitt, the current showrunner of, of the original SpongeBob, is going to be directing the movie. I know this because I looked it up on the Wikipedia. I looked it up on Wikipedia the day before I got sick, unfortunately. And I think it's going to be written by one, two, two of the current writers. I know that Steven Hillenburg is going to be involved in this, but come on. This is just another attempt to make SpongeBob more of a cash cow for Nickelodeon. And apparently, boy, Antonio Banderas is going to be in one of the live action segments. I liked Antonio Banderas as Puss in Boots and Shrek. But if he messes this up, I'm going to have lost all faith. I'm going to lose all faith in him. And I'm not kidding. If he messes this up, I will personally lose faith in him. And what I'm going to say next is not another joke. If this movie I can't even talk. I'm sorry, everybody. When I tend to talk real fast, I kind of stutter and lose my words a little bit. Sorry. Excuse me. Let me make it clear to you guys right now. Just because I may be going to see the sequel to this movie when it comes out, it's to see if it's going to be good or not. It may get panned by critics and fans as a serious. I don't know. A lot of us do not know. But considering how the recent episodes of the show have been trash, I wouldn't be surprised if it gets negative reviews, because looking at the show now, let's talk about the show for a minute. This is not one of my next episode rants. This is not another one of my post movie episode rants. This is a rant on the show itself, okay? Now, I agree with a lot of you. SpongeBob used to be a good show. But looking at it now, it is not improving in the slightest. Take Squid Baby and A Pal for Gary, for example. I think I saw those episodes once, and I really hope I do not see them again. A Pal for Gary, instead of being a Squidward torture fest, this one is a Gary torture fest. Can you guess why? Because SpongeBob is literally abusive to his pet. Don't believe me? He brings home one of these finger quote adorable creatures. Apparently, he doesn't even pay the gypsy, what am I trying to say? He doesn't even pay the, medium, gypsy, whatever. He doesn't even pay her for the thing. He just grabs the one he wants and goes home. And he names the thing Puffy Fluffy. That is the worst name ever. I wouldn't be surprised if Paul Tibbet's 3-year-old son or daughter came up with that name. And when Gary tries to be friendly to the creature, it growls and roars at him, completely scaring him to death, and SpongeBob, being incomprehensibly stupid, blind, and deaf, keeps blaming Gary for it. And all this time, when either I or one of you guys was watching the episode, we were all thinking to ourselves, are you that stupid? And after all that crap Gary went through to get the thing out of SpongeBob's house, SpongeBob still blames Gary for it. What happened to him being a responsible owner to poor Gary? Like in I Was a Teenage Gary, or let's see. Oh, let's see. Let yeah. I Was a Teenage Gary, I think, is the only episode I can mention where SpongeBob was actually a caring owner to Gary and not an abusive idiot to him. Squid Baby, what is there to say? It's another bland, boring, and stupid Squidward torture fest from season 9, and it is just a complete and utter mess. Excuse me. The episode has SpongeBob and Patrick acting like babies and playing with baby toys. What happened to them singing about them being men in the movie? I mean, come on, writers. You could have at least done better than that. But, like FreshMeka said, these guys are lazy writers, and I think Paul Tibbett and Nickelodeon know that. They just don't care. They don't give two craps about the show anymore, and that is sad. Even Mr. Krabs comes off looking like an he's more of an uncaring jerk than he is in the other seasons after the movie. When SpongeBob and Patrick come into the Krusty Krab with a Squidward in a baby holder, I believe. I think it's like a baby sack. What is that thing that parents usually put babies in and carry on their backs? I really don't know what that is. I really don't know what they are. So, would you guys please tell me what they are in the comments section, please? So, after after SpongeBob comes in, Mr. Krabs immediately expects Squidward and him to get the work to get to work. I'm sorry, I cannot even talk again. And he does not give a crap that Squidward has been injured and now has the mind of an infant. Oh, I seriously cannot believe what they've turned Mr. Krabs into now. He's more of a villain than Plankton in this whole show. But anyway, let's get back to the main topic of this rant, the SpongeBob SquarePants Movie 2. If this movie is any good, like the original seasons were, I'll eat my hat. But if it's as bad as the post-movie seasons, I am officially done with SpongeBob SquarePants. Yep, that's right, you heard me. If this movie sucks like the post-movie seasons, I am officially done with Nickelodeon and SpongeBob SquarePants. give me your thoughts on how. Could you please give me your thoughts on how this movie is going to go, and I'll be happy to answer them in the comments section. This has been my rant on SpongeBob SquarePants 2 and the recent change of the show. This is Jesse670 of YouTube signing out. I hope you guys have a good night, and I'll see you later.